Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Who are you, seen from the eyes of your spirit guides? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile 1 with Darkening. We have pile 2 with Uranus. And we have pile 3 with Autumn. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find the timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to this card with Darkening. We have a raven here. What caught my eye is look how the raven is turning towards the light. So I was getting like a lot of messages already when I was doing the intro, because I feel like your spirit guide sees you as somebody highly connected and that is always kind of trying to find the positive in every situation. And you're really trying to guide yourself. You're really trying to use your intuition and guide yourself of every obstacle and challenge that crosses your path. You're a mystic in some sense, and you have like a lot of lifetimes of seeking and searching. So yeah, they see you as somebody that really wants to. We have a snake here that really wants to transform, really wants to change, and that is really trying to take them out of take them out of the kind of darker parts of yourself and your life. So yeah, and we have some kind of symbol here. I actually don't know what it means, but somehow, you know, with the raven and the snake and also the symbol, you have like a lot of mystic power. I'm getting like a lot of Scorpio energy, a lot of 8th house energy, a lot of 12th house energy. So 12th house is also Pisces. So Scorpio, Pisces, 8th house, 12th house energy. Maybe you have those aspects or zodiac signs very strong in your natal chart. So that was just the first card. Let's keep it here and let's dive into your reading here to see who are you seen from the eyes of your spirit guides. And I have a lot of cards today, so let's see how it goes. We're going to start with the smaller cards, and we have Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. We also have the 7th house, the house of relationships. So negotiation, balancing. Wow, I really feel like they are really like eager to tell me who you are and how they see you. They really see you as being very dedicated to creating harmony and balance in your relationships and in your life. Look how you're holding the moon and the star, and they want you to know that you can do it. They want you to know that this feeling that you have about yourself, some kind of mystical connection that you have to the divine, like a very spiritual connection. And I would say it's different. It's like different and unique somehow for your soul type, somehow for your soul's journey before you came to Earth, but also being here on Earth. But there's something with your soul type that is a little bit different, and it gives you some kind of a unique connection to the divine and a unique way of expressing your spiritual gifts and your abilities. It wouldn't surprise me if pile number 1 we have like a lot of highly gifted, spiritually gifted, psychic gifted people in pile number 1. So negotiation. I feel like you have in this lifetime, you're dealing with relationship karma. Yeah, you're dealing with relationship karma connected to love and relationships and negotiation. It's like you're balancing this out. It has a lot to do with this darkness that you're taking yourself out of. But so it could be that you have had karmic relationship crossing, romantic relationship crossing your path that was very difficult for you. Yeah, very difficult for you. But they were there of a purpose to cut the cord and balance this once and for all. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. We have courage, a journey, either physical or mental. Courage. You're moving forward. Makes me think of the Chariot card, actually. So you're definitely moving forward. A journey, either physical or mental. I see they're really like, they're talking like really fast. Your spirit guides. They're like, yes, and this, and this, and this, and this. Telling me so many things. Like, they're really proud of you. And they're very close to you. They're really like, they are just next to you, following every step of your journey, and they are thinking that you're doing very, very, very good. Yeah, they're very proud of how far you have come on your journey, and you should know that you're not left alone, and everything that you're sensing and feeling is true. Yeah, everything that you're sensing and feeling, because I feel like you're very guided by your intuition. Your connection is very pure. And you have, like I said, a lot of gifts and a unique spiritual way of seeing your surroundings and understanding yourself and understanding things that are happening around you. You know, you have the raven resting upon the snake here. But still, you know, all this darkness here, darkening, it's even becoming darker, but still faced towards the light. So it's like you're not scared of the dark. There is like you have the ability to transcend both the light and the dark, because you have a higher, something with your soul type, you know, something with your soul type. You're a really old soul. It could be like a lot of people in pile number 1 that was in the destruction of Lyra. Lyra is one of the oldest starseed civilization in I think in our galaxy or something like that. But yeah, it's one of the first kind of, and I feel like you have some roots there or something with that, and you've been in the game kind of long time, so you're not, certain things doesn't scare you. So you have really, not only that, you also have abilities to handle certain things. That's what I said. Maybe you have like a lot of 8th house, 12th house placement. But there is, of course, there's still going to be challenges and things that you need to overcome. But I really feel like you can do it. If somebody can do it, it's you. You know, because of this mystic connection that you have in unlocking your psychic and spiritual gifts, you can handle things like this. Yeah, you can really handle things like this. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. I think you are more on the positive side. And I feel like your spirit guide is saying like, yeah, it's like you can find the light in any situation. You know, even if it's very difficult and very hard, it's like you're very good in guiding yourself because of the strong connection that you have. Yeah, very good. I feel like it could be that you're lost until you have your spiritual awakening. But when you had your spiritual awakening, you're not lost anymore, because you have unlocked that strong, very, very strong bond that you have with the spiritual realm. So then it's like you are feeling safe because you're holding on to that light that has lit up within your heart. You're holding on to that with hope and devotion and a lot of commitment. It's like when that spiritual awakening has happened, nothing can make you lose your path in that sense that you're completely lost. But before that, maybe before you had your spiritual awakening, you were more prone to depression or prone to bitterness or sadness or hopelessness, drowning in the darkness because of this energy being a little bit dominant in your life. But not anymore. Like now, when you're listening to this reading, I guess you already had your spiritual awakening. You already found the light. You already activated. You're really, so because of this, you're more on the positive side, even when things goes to hell at times, you know, because you're being so highly guided and intuitively and highly guided. You're taking yourself out of this. So the sun is really rising here. You're on the carriage. You're moving forward, and it seems that you are on a very sacred and beautiful journey. And your guides are so close to you. They're your biggest cheerleaders. Yeah, your biggest cheerleaders. And we have the shapeshifter. That's very interesting. Yeah, and once again, this mystical energy. Look at this. We have a tiger here. That's a spooky. Yeah, look at that. It almost scared me. Yeah, something spooky here. And the tiger. And yeah, I don't know. It looks like a mask here or something. But yeah, you can really shapeshift. And this also, I was thinking this, I was getting this dragon energy. And this looks like dragon or lizard skin. I was also getting, you know, Lyra. The destruction of Lyra was between Lyrans and Draconians, I think. So there's something there as well that you're carrying as a soul. And once again, I'm getting this, like, you're an old, really like old, advanced soul. Like, you're a very advanced soul, you know. And so that's why and I think also that's why it's been in your interest to go into very dark experiences, even in your earthly experience, because you're not scared of it. You're like, yeah, let's go all in being a human. So you wanted to explore everything. And the reason why was because you wanted to find the ultimate balance between darkness and light. Wow, this was powerful. It's really resonated with me. I got, like, my heart got goosebumps. Wow, it was so strange. So yeah, you wanted to find the ultimate balance between light and dark, between the moon and the sun. And what you realized pretty quickly here coming down to earth, you know, was that human relationships are the biggest challenges. That's why the 7th house placement for you is very strong. Could even be that you have your north node or south node in the 7th house, showing that somehow there is some karma or some big lessons that has been learned, or you're meant to somehow bring balance into, you know, relationships overall, you know, with the 7th house. Yeah. 7th house can also be about public enemies. Yeah, I just got this lifetime where you are, yeah, you know, there could be envy, there could be jealousy or something like that has been going on. But let's go a little bit higher here. So yeah, it is you wanted to, you realize pretty quickly, this is where the pain is, this is where the difficulties in the human relationships here on earth, and this is how it works. You know, everything is about how we are functioning in the world together with other people. So anyway, something with this has to do with your karma, your destiny, also your destiny to bring balance, to learn how to master both the light and the dark. And you already mastered both the light and the dark on, like, higher planes. You already did this. You already are kind of some kind of master, you know, because you are such an old soul. You already ascended, you know, from other places. So this is like a new experience for you. And like, it feels like you're at the end of your earthly experience. And this is also why I feel like you're unlocking like a lot of spiritual gifts now. Like, really, like a lot of spiritual gifts. And you really look how beautifully actually this 7th house, Jupiter in Libra really showing like a lot of success doing this negotiation, like being a diplomat here, like finding forgiveness, finding peace, finding harmony, releasing a lot of karmic relationships blocks, and really expanding. So you're very successful. They see you as very successful in what you're doing. Yeah, you're very successful. With the shapeshifter here, really feels like you're very mysterious, and I find that a little bit attractive actually, because you're not obvious. There's always new layers to you, and there's always new layers to you that you yourself are finding out. So something with, and I don't think this is how your spirit guide sees you, this is like how I see you. I just feel like it's a little bit attractive that you are this like deep, mysterious being, you know, because you're excited. So there's some kind of excitement to that. You're not boring in any way, I would say. Yeah, you're not boring in any way. So anyways, you're taking yourself, they see you as somebody that's progressing a lot. You know, you're progressing a lot. You're unlocking a lot of your gifts. There is new creative ideas, new ventures, and fresh start. The sun is really rising in your life. Yeah, a big change here. Come on. Yeah, come on. You can almost think that I made this up, but yeah, I didn't actually. The reason why I pre-shuffle before I do the readings is because for me it takes too much energy to do all this on the screen time. Yeah, it takes too much energy for me. That's also the reason why I only do 3 parts actually. So anyways, if anybody ever wondered, but anyways, transform your relationships, move on and move up. I mean, how clear can it be? Something with 30, maybe something happened when you were 30, maybe that was when you had a very painful karmic meeting or something like that. Something happened. 30, you know, isn't it in our 30s when Saturn goes, what is it called? Saturn goes retrograde? Yeah. The transit, you know, what, I can't even remember. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Saturn goes retrograde. Saturn goes, yeah, let's forget about it. I mean, strangely, why can't I remember like what happens with Saturn around our 30s, which is like very, very challenging. So anyway, so it could be something happened that it was very challenging. And we have, look at all this red here, root chakra. Really, you know, something with relationships, something with stability, and your life being shaken up. Anyways, transform your relationships, move on and move up. Yeah, this is what's going on. You know, you're dealing with a lot of I wanted to say narcissist. Yeah, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, so maybe some of you are dealing with narcissists, but yeah, a lot of relationship things. And it was by your choice, you know, from the beginning. That doesn't mean that it's okay that you are hurt or that people hurt you. No, of course not. It still sucks, you know. But, you know, from the beginning, it's like you came here, you're like, yeah, let's go to the dark places. Let's explore both the light and the dark here on earth so I can learn and so I can add, you know, so I can grow as a soul. And you really like you were very high actually, at the highest level, like kind of your soul before you are in the I am presence. you are some kind of light being or some kind of higher soul. Could even be like an angelic being, you know. So you have a long journey. So like if I am trying to channel like your starseed origins or your soul origins, I just feel like that would take like an hour or two at least to go through all the places that you have been. But I really feel like a strong connection. I keep getting Lyra Vega. It's a very strong connection to Lyra Vega. And yeah, keep getting that. So let's do more reading. Something with dragons as well, draconians and things like that. Reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. Reframe. Yeah, so you're like, it feels like you are learning to take back your power by, you're not victimizing yourself anymore. It feels like there was a phase of your life that you were lost in the darkness, because there was a lot of darkness maybe in your life, because we're talking about the 8th house, the 12th house, the difficult houses, you know. And we're talking about Scorpio energy, even Pisces energy, you know. There has been like a lot of dark things. And it's very easy, you know, when people are mean to us and hurt us, and we go through traumas and pain, especially, you know, when we're little kids, you know, so of course it's not our fault. It's very easy that we are falling into this victimhood, bitterness, hopelessness, depression, and it causes all this pain, you know, emotional pain, mental pain, certain patterns where we keep on repeating the pain with partners, you know, and people around us. So this just feels like you've been through a lot of pain. And I see like your spirit guides are so proud of you, and I feel so proud. And I feel like my own energy here, so I feel proud over myself. I almost want to cry and tap me on the back and say, yeah, that was good. Good job. Because it feels like here the same, like you took yourself out of it. You're not a victim anymore. And you are, because this, and the thing that really saved you is this strong, pure connection that you have. You can understand things. You can understand highly spiritual things. And because it's not kind of like, because of the connection, and because the soul type that you are, and the developed soul that you have. So it's very easy for you. And reframe, it's like you rebuilt, you had to rebuild the whole you, shapeshift. You have to shift your shape. You have to shed skin and shift your shape. And you've been going through all these things. And now, you know, the same thing that was pain for you, now you see things, even some of you really see things as gifts, you know. You can see, yeah, look at this. There's little butterflies here. This is happening for me, not me. So you took yourself out of the victimhood, and you're understanding, okay, this is happening because this is the way for me to free myself. This is the way for me to ascend. This is the way for me to heal, to change my life. So many of you have really, 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 really this higher, beautiful understanding that is the light within you that guides you even if you're still dealing with a lot of difficult things from time to time. And I think this is really beautiful. Your heart chakra is very strong. Look at the green here. Very very strong heart chakra. And I mean, it's like he said, I want to track your soul's journey. It just feels like, wow, you've been to places. I mean, you've been to the darkest places even in the galaxy. You've been through galactic wars. It sounds strange maybe, you know, but you're a very experienced soul. So this is whatever you're going through here on earth, you got this, you know. They know it. Your spirit guide knows it, you know. It's nice to see you go through these things. They feel for you at times, of course, when it's difficult for you, but they know you got this because of your soul's journey, and you know, historically you've been doing so many things. So this is a piece of cake almost. Yeah, I feel like you don't have to be worried that you won't make it. And with saying making it is kind of like fully heal and fully transcend and transform your life. You're going to make it, and it wouldn't surprise me if you're doing it now and you will make it now. Yeah. So we have letting go. Look at this duality here between the white bird and the black bird here. So once again, talking about the light and the dark becoming one. You know, the sun. Look at this. It's interesting. So yeah, we have the duality and the sunrise here also. So yeah, the sun is definitely coming up. So your spirit guides really sees you as somebody that has come far on their journey. And I would also say that you have come far on your journey, you know. Yeah, I would say that you have come pretty far and things are really speeding up now. Things are speeding up now, and you went through the darkest phase. You went through the most difficult phase. And you know, with Jupiter and Libra, you're expanding a lot, you're balancing a lot of things, and you're really starting to experience how the light has entered your life and how the light has starting really to change your life in a positive way. Things are happening to you that you couldn't even think about for a year ago or 2 years ago. There's really, you can sense this shift, you can experience this shift. So yeah, even if like still you're dealing with things. Intuition, yeah, you're very, very, look at this, we had 30 and 40. So maybe there was a 10-year journey here for you that was very intense between 30 and 40. Could be, doesn't have to be, of course. But yeah, intuition, yeah, very, very strong intuition. You're very connected. And look at this card here and all this. You know, there's a lot of things going on here. You have like access to a lot of spiritual knowledge, a lot of understanding. You have access to healing techniques, healing modalities, and channeling techniques. Like you can do whatever you set your mind to. You can unlock things that are really like hidden for yourself even. And yeah, it's fun being you. Yeah, one part of you, it could be feel not so fun because I feel like there's a lot of darkness and a lot of karma there. Yeah, that's not so fun. Pain and suffering is not so fun, of course. There's going to be a time in your life where you're not reacting to the pain and suffering in the same way. Then it's going to be, this is happening for me, not to me. Then you're going to really, really be able to use and this is kind of like where you're being guided also to use all your gifts to handle the pain and the suffering and the healing and all the challenges in this higher way where you are detaching yourself, where you're letting go and detaching yourself and kind of like watching the pain from the outside, not being the pain, not being what is happening. And this is a mastery that you're becoming a master. And I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm cheering on you. Yeah, they are really cheering on you. They're like excited for you. They're like, yay, you're doing like big steps. So yeah, we also have dreaming. Imagine, dream, and envision. So yeah, look at this blue here. Throat chakra for you is very powerful. Yeah, very powerful throat chakra. When you unlock your throat chakra, and it could be that you have a lot of karma in your throat chakra because it's so powerful. It's so strange, you know, but equally powerful your throat chakra is kind of like you needed to, I don't know, you know, so above, so below. Something kind of happened with it. There was a karmic lesson, I think, that you went through when it came to your throat chakra. Being listened to, being seen, being able to stand in your truth and your authenticity. Something happened in the previous lifetimes. I felt like this, where there was some envy and there was some, like you got killed for your gifts or something like that. And I feel like that has something to do with the throat chakra blockage. Yeah. So, but yeah, you look at this dreaming, you're highly, highly, highly spiritual, Irene. Yeah. Very, very, very. And I mean, yeah, this is beautiful. Let's change the placements of the cards a bit, and we're going to fit some tarot cards. Yeah, perfect. So let's see which deck we should use. And this is my cup with my tarot decks, and I think we're gonna take this one. So we have Everyday Witch Tarot. Yeah, maybe you got killed in a lifetime as a witch. Maybe you have a connection to Salem. Is it called Salem? Oregon? Salem? Yeah, I don't know. That just came up. So anyways, I think it's several lives. There's definitely something happened at your life. You know, Atlantis is one of your first lifetimes here on Earth. Maybe the time when you actually descended, came to Earth. You started your incarnations here on Earth during the time of Atlantis, and at that time you're a very high spiritual being, but still, you know, the physical, you still, because it's a, you know, it's a very dense environment here on Earth, so still, you know, we got like a physical body. So somehow something with your gifts, there's something happened during the time of Atlantis. You experienced the duality very strong since the first time you descended and came to Earth. Earth has not been, your journey on Earth has not been easy. Yeah, it has not been easy. And I think it has something to do where your soul was before it came to Earth. Somehow you were traveling alone. Some of you are dragon riders. Yeah. So yeah, just take everything with a pinch of salt. If this things doesn't resonate with you, it highly resonates with me. You know, this is the type of soul I am. So anyways, but yeah, some of you were dragon riders, and you were doing like you were doing like transcendental work, serving in different galaxies. So it's like you were very far away. You were very far away, and then you came kind of to Earth. So there's something with loneliness, something with solitude and loneliness, something with being alone, not being with your family. Something with being alone is really like, it's not just a karma that is connected with your lifetimes here on Earth. It's actually soul wound. You know, I don't think we have karma as a soul, but there's a wound. Yeah, there's a soul wound with, and I think it's because when you were called to start to come here to Earth, you were far away somewhere. You were alone. You were doing some spiritual work with some I'm getting like some dragon. Yeah, I see you flying around some kind of galaxy with a dragon, doing like really working with darker energies, transforming them. So there's a lot of people in pile number 1 that are something called transformers. You know, as a light worker, we can have different roles. So you're definitely a transformer. So you're very good in transforming energies. But this can make it very heavy for you also, because if you haven't learned to unlock your gifts, and like we said here, you know, you lost it when you came to Earth. Now you're taking it back. Could be really that you know, darkness and entities and these weird things are really drawn to your energy. So you're always struggling kind of with curses and weird people and entities, you know, and all these things. It's because your energies, you know, in your energy, you're a transformer. You know, you take energies in, you're transformers. There's a lot of shamans in pile number 1. Yeah, definitely a lot of shamans here. And you have these abilities to shape shift and travel between dimensions. Once again, it feels like you were very far away. Then you came here, and it was not such a good idea to do that. Actually, there needed to be some kind of, you're tired, you know, pile number 1, you're really, really tired, but you're very, I would say you're one of the strongest people ever. I mean, you have your strength and what you have done, and yeah, what you have done is spiritual. It's recognized. What you have done is recognized. You are seen. You're really, really seen by ascended masters and spiritual beings and light beings, you know, on higher planes, that is working with Earth and the ascension, you know, that is serving the source, the serving God, or whatever you want to call it. You're recognized for what you're doing, and both by darker forces that wants to keep you sleeping because of your power, but also of the lighter forces, you know, that are really recognizing like, wow, you know, this soul is amazing. Yeah. So yeah, wow, that was a nice message. Okay, let's see what we got here. And we have King of Swords. Wow, yeah, you are very, 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 very awake and connected. Very awake and connected. You're very respected. Like your spirit guides, they really, like, they almost look up to you. And look up to you. It doesn't work like that in the higher realms, but they're really, really proud of you. It's like you're really seen as somebody. You're like a master that came to Earth with a mission, and your mission was to lose yourself, and then to rise up like a phoenix with this new strength, to learn how to transcend the darkness and the light on Earth. You needed to lose yourself, and you needed to master this. So you've been doing this, and you really are doing it. And I really feel like they're really proud of you. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Yeah, it's this amazing thing that you're doing here. You're very awake. Yeah, once again, the spiritual connection that you have is like crystal clear. You have a lot of integrity, and you know what is right and what is wrong, and you can really guide yourself. Look how you're very good in guiding yourself. Yeah, just trust yourself. You don't need anybody else, actually. You just have to rely on your own intuition and the way you are trusting yourself and your connection with your spirit guides. And you will never be in trouble. Yeah, you can take care of yourself. Yeah, I really feel that. 6 of Cups. There is people on your path that also is very important, I feel. And there was this sense, you remember this, that we said that you were very lonely, and it came already. It was a soul wound, this loneliness. I see you once again, with your dragon very far away doing work alone as a soul. It was heavier for you as a soul to do that. And I see here in this lifetime also you're meant to reconnect with very, very important people, very, very important soul. And you're meant to heal that soul wound of being alone. Yeah, being left alone, like finding your tribe, finding your home. At the highest realms, some of you are really like angelic beings, like long time ago since you were in those realms, very, very, very long time ago. You're far away from home, pile number 1. You're so far away from home, and I feel like you're tired, and it's all these things, but still you're finding, with the King of Swords, you're very strong. Still you're finding the strength to keep going with the courage here. Keep going, yeah. Knight of Wands, wow. Yeah, you have a lot of fire, a lot of passion and motivation in your energy as well. Look, we have your dragon. Look at that. Wow, that was the biggest confirmation. Yeah, you have a very strong connection to dragons. And I think this is where your strength comes from. You're very strong. You're very protected. I mean, if something bad is about to happen to you, you have like a lot of dragons that's going to come to your rescue. You can work with dragon energy, and you can call on dragons, because that connection that you have is very strong. Yeah, if you cultivate that, nobody's going to lift a finger towards you or energetically being able to do anything for you. I really feel like when it really is necessary, you are saved. Archangel Michael with the King of Swords and the dragons are keeping an eye on you, keeping a very strong eye on you and helping you. There's very strong light workers here in pile number 1. Very, very strong light workers. And we have 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups underneath the 4 of Pentacles. Really makes me feel like this the blockage where, because 6 of Cups, can be sweet memories, but can also be like soulmate, friends. There has been relationship blockages, like, and a lot of fear that you're working through. It's something with your relationship with money. They see that you're still struggling. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, but yeah, from higher perspective, when we detach ourselves, there's nothing personal or anything, so I'm not laughing at you. But anyways, there's something that you're still dealing with when it comes to your relationship with money and, I don't know, friends or soulmate. And we said you have karmic soulmates, but you also have like really nice people in your life. Yeah, so it's like kind of learning how to let that in. There's something going on in your relationship area right now. It could be friend area, and something going on in your financial area. So yeah, they see you, your spirit guide sees that you have some struggles still, but they're like, yeah, it's fine, you're working this through. They say this, it's not a hurry. You're not in a hurry. You will have time to do this. Time doesn't really exist, but yeah, it feels like, yeah, it's not a worry. It's just something, you still have some struggles and obstacles and things, but yeah, it seems in like from the higher perspective, like from their perspective, it seems to not be a problem. Yeah, it seems like you got this, everything is fine. Yeah, I just took 2 more cards here. And we have 7 of Swords and King of Pentacles. So you have 2 kings here, King of Swords and King of Pentacles. You're really finding your ground, and you're really cultivating your awareness and your spiritual gifts, and you're starting to really manifest great things into your life. 7 of Swords, you're really trying to overcome the trickiness of life, you know, still the tricky situations, and what we feel is the tricky situations that you're dealing with is relationship area and financial area. I would say these are the 2 things that are like something, and I think like even the financial situation has to do with something karmic. Yeah, I see, you know, this is the big fat king. So something with your overindulging in past lifetimes, because you were a master manifester. So there was some lifetime you really manifested it all. You maybe even were a king or a queen. You know, you were a big fat happy king or queen, or, you know, some kind of aristocrat. You were drinking wine, and you had your hair, you had your lovers, and, you know, you were partying all the time, and, you know, drinking too much, smoking too much, and just laughing. So there's something with because we have both the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, you know, the extremes here almost. Even if King of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, but I'm looking at the kind of shadow aspect of the King of Pentacles, and also because he's holding a big chocolate cake in a glass of red wine, and he looks like, really, look at my chocolate cake, he's saying. So yeah, something with overindulging in past lives. Something, yeah, so the things that, once again, let's just sum it up. The things that you're dealing with still has to do with finances, or indulging things, or having a lack of things, and relationships. So that's the thing here. And yeah, but you're reframing your life, you're shape-shifting, everything is fine, you know, I have no worries for you. Actually, yeah, you're powerful. Yeah, you're powerful, really powerful. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So, you felt drawn to Uranus here, and look at the lightning here. You're here, I already heard like a message that you're here to make a change. You're here to make a change, and you're seen as somebody that has like a very specific mission. Do you see here with the gold in your hand? So something is in your hands. And also Uranus, you know, is a very unpredictable planet, but the planet, you know, change. A lot of change comes with Uranus, and like breaking through old structures to create something new and beautiful. Something is in your hands to do, you know, Uranus, you know, also Aquarius energy. It could be that you're like working with social media or something with technology. But yeah, you're seen as somebody that has a mission, and we're gonna see what's going on here. Maybe it's going to be clear for us what it is. And let's start with these cards. Health. So we have Sun in Virgo with health, and we have the 6th house. So the house of work, yeah, you're definitely you have a mission. Some of you are a healer with the gold here. You're healed to heal the world. Or like it could be physical, like real hands-on healing or some kind of energetic healing, but it could also be healing in other ways, breaking things down and rebuilding them in a better way. There's also some indigo energy here, like really, you know, with Uranus, like rebellious energy, like changing structures, changing way of doing things. 6th house is about work, but also about routines. So changing things to do things, changing the way human beings are doing things. Something is in your hands. That's the higher mission. We're gonna break this down a little bit, like more also how they see you as a person, kind of. And I you know, with Virgo and the Sun energy, I feel like they kind of see you as it seems like you're very stable. And maybe that's why you can do this shaky thing here. Shake things up. We need to do more cards. Let's just continue. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, once again, the web here. you have some kind of mission to do, maybe like something through internet, something through networking, sharing things. Could even be, you know, writing a book and making it spread, share. I'm also thinking kind of like like grid work or something like that. But yeah, let's see here what we have. We have fly, a period of ill health and depression. Wow, this is interesting. So, okay, let's go back a little bit here. Because what I feel here is there's one thing that has to do, like you have your journey. You have your journey to learn how to take care of yourself, to learn how to nurture yourself, to learn how to make yourself very stable and strong as a human being. Something with you being a human being has been difficult. It could be your work, career, health, relationships, anything like kind of human. I feel like it's like this is what you're mastering. You're mastering, and they see you. They see you going through this. Yeah, they see you going through this. Could even be like with Uranus that something happened. Maybe you all of a sudden you got like a physical illness that challenged you, or maybe all of a sudden something happened with your career or work situation or home. You lost maybe things, you know, because Uranus, when we have Uranus energy, it could be like the initial disruption is very uncomfortable, but what Uranus does is like breaking something down so something better can be built, you know? So it's like, could be like some kind of something disrupted your life. And this somehow feels like a part of your awakening, this disruption. Because then you're rebuilding yourself and you're becoming strong. You're healing your body. You're healing your mind. You're healing your emotions. With the Sun in Virgo, you're becoming very determined. You're learning to become very determined and devotioned, but also patient. So yeah, it's like they see you become the person that is meant to fulfill the mission, because you have to first become the person to be able to fulfill the mission. It's like the master has to become the master before he can teach, or before he can do the thing that he's meant to do. So it's like the student has to become the teacher. So like so you can be anywhere in this journey. Actually, you can be in the beginning, you know, there's just things are going to hell because there's a lot of things breaking down here. But look how beautiful this is, you know. This is really showing, look, there's a lightning here. Yes, that shows the uncomfortable disruption on your path. But this is your hand. And look how, you know, it's kind of like you have the Pluto symbol here, like really engraved. I think it's called engraved in your hand. And, you know, the gold pearl here really showing like it's in not just in your hands, but it's like, so like it's in your purpose. And like look how you're reaching out to something else here. So wow, it's going to be maybe starting out to be very difficult, but there's so many blessings in this, because you're really cobweb. It kind of also feels like you're stuck, taking yourself out of the stickiness. Yeah, being stuck in something sticky, negative, maybe protected from negative forces beyond your control. But yeah, there's been bonds and cords here maybe that you've been stuck in, maybe with your family. There's a lot of, it's like going from your human. This is really about, they see you as somebody who's going through this whole, there's a big journey for you this lifetime, actually. Yeah, it's like, wow, sit down and fasten your seatbelt. This is going to be like a lot going on in your life. I mean, you're not going to have a calm life. Yeah, it's going to be like a big important life for you, because you start out in one place and you deal with a lot of things, and you come out of that one place, you know. Even a period of ill health and depression, you come out of that and you really heal yourself. You know, you have the Sun in Virgo really showing like you're healed and you're strong and you're stable, and, you know, worked out and health worked out, and you dealt and you worked all these things out. You took yourself out of the sticky cobweb here, and yeah, and then you're activating your this higher purpose that you have. You know, healing, everything is a purpose. You know, from the beginning of the journey till the end of the journey, all the parts are important. There is not one part that is more important than the other part. Yeah, I think that's important to say. So yeah, let's do some more cards here. We have the riddle. Wow. Yeah, more hands here. Yeah, so I mean, this. Oh, it's like you are the key for something. Keep getting this mission that you're having. You're supposed to do something very strong, but it could be, at times in your life you're very confused. You're very confused and you're very lost in the challenges of your everyday life. Work, health, relationships, finances. These 4 areas seems to be very strong for you, where you're dealing with like a lot of stuff. But all these stuff are there to make you shed skin, to make you heal, and to really find out who you are at a higher level, mastering that and becoming the master, ascending from that. And the riddle, sometimes you can really feel like you have no clue what's going on. But it's very clear, actually. They really see you as, yeah, everything is fine. Even when you think everything is going to hell, maybe, or you think like, wow, I don't understand anything. I just feel confused. It still feels like you are... they see you as somebody that's kind of right. You're on track. They're really trying also to guide you and help you. And you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. You're very protected. Also, you're learning a lot of things. You're learning a lot of things about yourself, about your karma, about your healing, about your health, and yeah, it's very interesting how this goes. It's like one part of you going through this transformational process, and the other part of you, the master, that is the key. It's not even that you're receiving the key. You are the key for something to happen. And maybe it's 3 of you. Even I see 2 hands and 1 person here. 1 is waiting here. 2 hands. So it could be, the riddle could be that you're 3. I don't know, Trinity. Yeah, I have no idea why I said that, but Trinity, something with 3 and 3 coming together. So it could be 3 keys and you're one of them. So yeah, it could be that you're a group of 3 coming together. Same type of souls with one mission. Value your uniqueness. The world awaits you. And that's beautiful, because Uranus, which is also the planet of Aquarius, is all about being unique. It's all about expressing your individuality. So this is not how your spirit guide sees you. This is how I see you. You're an oddball. Yeah, you're an oddball. Maybe there was times when you try to fit in. That didn't work out that good, because you don't really fit in, because you are very unique, and you have a very unique way of seeing the world and doing things. And I don't know, maybe even your walking style is a bit, I don't know, wobbly or strange, or something with the way you dress. Something with you is really standing out, and I really feel like you should really cherish that, because you have a very somehow, even for some of you, it could even be like a really strange mission, but a very important one. It's like doing something that causes this domino effect that will cause some kind of ripple. And maybe this is not even seen. Maybe it's like an energetic ripple that causes this whole domino effect, which changes everything. So yeah, this is the mysterious message. And I think it's going to be hard to find out exactly what it is during the reading, because it's a general reading and there's many people listening to the reading, of course, but also because it's a very high mission, it's very individual for you. So it's going to be very hard for me to tap into it, because it's not my mission, it's your mission. So it's like you are the key in itself. So it's like you are the only one who's gonna be able to decipher, understanding the codes and the keys, understanding the information, and you're going to get it when you're ready. That feels like it's coming further along the path. It's still like feels like you're still maybe even going through confusion, maybe even going through troubles with your health and work and all these things. There's a riddle here, but yeah, once again, it feels like, don't worry. It feels like they see you as somebody that something with taking you out of the stickiness. Something is going on right now to help you get out of something that you're stuck in. Something sticky that you're stuck in. Yeah, I keep seeing you're stuck in the spider web here. And with Uranus coming down, and Pluto is moving into Aquarius 20th of January. So this is a timeless reading, but 20th of January 2024. Pluto is moving into Aquarius. So I really think this is going to be very powerful for you. And it's going to stay, it goes a little bit, I think, like a little bit back and forth now until, I think, November, when it finally stations in Aquarius, and it will stay there for I think around 20 years. So this is going to be very powerful for you. This is going really, really to help you end this mission of clearing out any stickiness and blockages when it comes to career, work, relationship, and finances and health. It's like the human you needs to heal all these things, and for some, you're really dealing with problems in all these areas. It's like, come on, it would be nice if it just was one, but it's like all these areas. So yeah, I feel compassionate actually towards you, because it's not easy when it's so many things at once. So it seems to, like, right now at the moment of this reading, maybe you're even a little bit overwhelmed. So your spirit guides want to also give you a message that they are doing everything in their power to remove you. They're also telling you to be patient. Things are going to change. When you're watching this reading, within 2-3 months, things are really going to start to change from you. But there's something sticky, and it's like they're trying to pull you, but the stickiness is holding you back. So it's like there needs to be some cleansing, or there needs to be something. Somehow they're finding a solution. And this is also where this Uranus, this very powerful Uranus energy comes in here. There are powerful forces trying to release you from this. Trying to help you and release you. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Wow. You, pile number 2, you are going places. I mean, your energy is going to shift. Yeah, I mean, you have really like an interesting journey, because, really being stuck and really having like a lot of problems to really shifting your life completely. This is really, Uranus, Pluto energy. You're really breaking things down and then rebuilding something that is just so beautiful. I mean, you're really reaching a higher potential. I would say your highest potential is the purpose, or it's in your plan to do that. To reach that highest potential that you have this lifetime, to be that key and to do this one thing that's going to cause some kind of domino effect and change like a lot of things for a lot of people. Yeah, something. Let's see what else we have here. Changes. I mean, yeah, like a lot of changes. Look at the spiral here also. Yeah, there's a lot of things. It's like you're going to somehow, it's something that you keep going. I keep going to this mission. Yeah, something that you do will cause this ripple effect or this spiral effect that will like change a lot of things for a lot of other people. And it could be that like, this is not going to be seen. You're not going to get an award for this, or you're not going to get recognition for this maybe. This is like really some kind of higher spiritual work that you're doing. Could be that it has something to do with, yeah, something very, very... It could even be that you're being all of a sudden drawn to go to another country and go to the Stonehenge, or the pyramids in Egypt, or some other place, some other sacred place, because you're supposed to release some energy there. I'm really just very curious about this, because it really seems that you're an important key. You're a key holder, wisdom holder, ancient wisdom holder, something like that, something with your soul. Yeah, wow. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I see you home. I see you're home now. They're waving. This is so strange. Yeah, they're all waving. They're like, yay, hey, yeah, this is your home. You're going. Wow, this is nice. You have a place where you belong to. Oh, pile number 2. If you feel lonely, I can sense and feel they're all waving. Yeah, they're all waving and saying like, hello. So yeah, you have a home that is not Earth. And I'm getting the warmest, coziest, nicest feeling ever, and it just feels like, whoa, it feels so nice. So you're going home after this. So this is definitely your last lifetime, and this is also maybe why it's so intense. It's like, yeah, let's just deal with all these human problems, career and finances and health and all these fears and troubles. Let's deal with them. Let's finish my mission. I want to go home now. You want to go home. I mean, your soul is like, yeah, I can't do it anymore. I'm ready to go home. You need to hear this. You're going home after this. No matter how this lifetimes goes, you're going home. I feel like this is like, however it goes for you, it doesn't really matter. And you have a very important key and an important role. But for you, I don't feel like there is this grand major thing. You're not meant to become an enlightened master and do like spiritual work or something like that. There's something else here. It could even be like your biggest task is just to heal and unlock your energy, then travel to the sacred land and like put your hands on a stone or something, and something happens that changes everything on earth. And nobody will ever know that you did that, you know, but your soul will know, and, you know, the spirit guides knows, of course. But something with your key, and then you're done. So you're definitely going home after this, and you're going to your home, and I just feel like I want to go there. I was like, I feel so welcome. Yeah, they're all waving. Yeah, I feel so welcome. So yeah, you're going home, and, you know, value your uniqueness. The world awaits you. Your home awaits you. So this is a very positive message. So don't worry about anything going wrong, actually. Nothing can go wrong, even if it goes wrong. Because you just have to kind of ride this lifetime out and do the best of it. It can't go wrong for you. Divine love, look how you're ascending here. You're going to get your wings back, and you're going to fly back home. And this is your, and I feel like you're tired also, you know, for some of you don't even want to do spiritual work, or you don't even want to, there's like a sense of, come on, like, and also somewhere like subconsciously, you know, you're going home. You know you don't have to do things anymore. You know, you're kind of done with a lot of things. So kind of like some of you are like, if you really feel like unmotivated to do anything, it could be, if it resonates with you, you mean you're tired of life, you're tired of working through. Some of you are like subconsciously just waiting for this lifetime to be over so you can go back home. Yeah. So anyways, let's do more cards. Power. Look at that. Okay. And belief. Make it real. I still feel like with power and belief here that you're meant to awaken. So I felt like a little bit of this energy of being unmotivated and like, oh, I don't want to. Like, I've did so many spiritual lifetimes, you know, and this, and, you know, I'm going home. Like, I don't want to do anything, you know, or like just you're like, yeah, like unmotivated. But I still feel like they're trying to. Oh, your spirit guides are really trying to motivate you. And like, come on, like you have to awaken that power and that flame within you one last time, you know, one last time, do it one last time. And because like subconsciously, you know, yeah, I don't really have to or something. Somehow some part of you are holding yourself back. Is it a tiger here? No, it's a goat. I think, yeah, is it the goat maybe? I don't know if you see. Yeah, strange. Anyways, yeah, to push through. Believe, make it real. I feel like definitely it's going to be like a shift. There's going to be like a shift. But I want to say for you, it's going to be, even if like there's a lot of things that's difficult for you, compared to other people, I still think life is going to be a little bit more easy. Even if it's in some sense it's a little bit harder. In another sense, it's going to be a little bit more easy. Like the shift and the transformation. Like I said, it doesn't feel like you're meant to become an enlightened teacher or a guru, or, you know, become a millionaire and writing this and doing this. It's not this, you know, with the sixth house, there's stability, sixes. Number 6 is talking about returning to a state of harmony and balance. And this seems to be more important to you in some grand thing. So yeah, this is why it feels like it's going to be a little bit more smooth, especially when you're really starting to transcend and change and finding out who you are. Yeah, this change is going to be smoother. Your life is going to be smoother and calmer. And I think like it really, like it feels like the end. I feels like you're going to a place. I see you in the garden. You're like planting your flowers, and somehow it feels very stable and calm. Very stable and calm. And there's going to be one sacred place that is calling you. Could even be several. That you're traveling to different. I know, you know, the chakras have different. I don't remember which chakra is which. I heard Mount Shasta, so maybe somebody's being called to Mount Shasta. But yeah, this place is going to call you. And it could be 3 of you traveling together, doing some kind of work here. Riddle, you are the keys that are unlocking some kind of energy, some kind of power, some kind of force. Yeah, power! Yeah, look at that. Maybe this is power. You're unlocking some kind of power. You are not the power in yourself, because you're done with that. You don't have to hold that kind of energy anymore. For you, it's more about going in peace. This is your retirement lifetime. For some of you, you know, you're not meant to do these big, difficult things, you know, or powerful things in that sense, you know. You're done with that. You already did that past lifetimes. But you're definitely meant to unlock the power somewhere else. Make it real. Look at it. Belief, make it real. This was a very, 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 very interesting reading. Yeah. So let's do some tarot cards as well. And this is my little cup with my decks. And I feel a deck down here. And we're going to use Luna Soul Tarot. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Okay, I got it. So let's see. Wow, okay, 2 of Cups just flew out here. So yeah, let's see, 2 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Wow, look at that. So yeah, definitely somebody is on your path. But 2 of Cups is also about blending energies. Something coming together and blending energy. So yeah, it's like maybe two of you are doing this. 2 of you are doing this. They want you to know there's true love on your path as well, because some of you are doubting that. Yeah, because yeah, you've been going through like a lot of stuff is not been going your way, but there is true love on your path. 4 of Wands, yeah. You're meant to live. They really want, this is not really like how they see you, but they want to give you these messages because they really feel like you need to hear this. If you're like thinking like, I need to do something, I need to achieve something. For you, it's like bringing balance and harmony into your life is the most important thing, you know? That is the grandest thing of your life, bringing healthy routines and nurturing yourself and becoming very healthy and stable in your life. And there is love here. There is somebody you're meant to share your life with. 4 of Wands, you know, maybe even getting married, having a nice house together, blending your energies, coming into union. And happiness, yeah, they want you to know happiness is on your path. Happiness is on your path. 5 of Wands, yeah, because look at this. So once again, they see you as somebody that is really struggling with certain things. You know, look at these headaches. You're tired. You don't even fight anymore. You're just like, you gave up here almost, it looks like. And look at your face. You know, you didn't even shave here. Look at this face. You're like, oh, you're kidding me, life. You know, I can't do it anymore. Like, you know, I'm not going to do anything anymore. So yeah, some of you are struggling with like really being unmotivated to do things. Maybe be struggling with fatigue or something like that. So Knight of Pentacles, things are going to come to you. And once again, yeah, maybe this is not how they see you, but they want you, they're taking the advantage here to give you these messages. Things are going to change for you. And the big thing going on here, they're trying to take you out of the stickiness here. They're trying to take you out of the stickiness so you can come into, there's going to be there's going to be like more stability in your life, more harmony and going forward. But for you, life is not meant to be fast paced. You know, for you, life is not meant to be fast paced, shaky, big successes, big things like that. It's more about balance and harmony and peace and beauty and enjoying life, you know. So yeah, I really like this, like, for you, it's like this last big purge that you're just too tired even to think about, but needs to be done. So they're like, feels like they're trying really to motivate you to go through this, to find your power and to really go through this. Mostly, you know, because you have this big mission that you need to fulfill, and to be able to unlock these things on these sacred sites, you have to be in a higher energy. You have to be in a higher energy. There could be a soulmate or a twin flame guiding you to do this. Yeah, guiding you to do this, helping you, blending your energy is what's awakening you. So for some of you, it could be that you have that. But yeah, But let's see the last card here, Woo-wee. So Woo-wee is kind of like a spiritual term that means, it kind of stands a little bit for surrender, I think. You know, I think it's I don't know if it's a Zen term, or I can't remember in which tradition they use Wu-wei, but I think if I remember it right, and I don't feel like Googling it right now, actually, I think it has to do with non-struggle, non-fighting, just surrendered state. And I really feel for you that you're really meant for, it's kind of like, once again, you're retired. You're going to be retired from spiritual work and from missions and things. This lifetime is meant to be a bit more nice for you. It could be that you have a twin flame or a soulmate that is meant to do more difficult journey. If this is you could be that you are in, if you're doing this readings with the soulmate or a twin flame, could be that you're in pile 2 and they are in pile 1, or the opposite. you know, and somehow you're supporting each other, because that's very typical, especially twin flames, that one has a more transformative journey and the other one is a little bit more slow. But what we don't realize kind of with the twin flame that we think is kind of blocked or stagnated, or where it goes a little bit slow, your journey here is definitely going a bit slower. It doesn't mean that they are not as good. It just means that they are holding a lot of space, because if there was two, if my twin flame were going through the difficult transformations that I did, it would be very, very difficult actually for, because he really holds space. He's very strong and very grounded in his own energy, you know, and he doesn't go through this big shakiness like I do. Like I go through like a lot of shakiness and because I work a lot, like, you know, with very, very deep transformations. Also, you know, I have a lot of Scorpio 8th, 12th house energy. Anyways, so it could be that you're two of you. One of you are like more the pile number one, and one of you are pile number two. So whichever pile that you resonate with, but because you're listening to pile two, I think it's pile two here. So there could be somebody else here. If it's not a twin flame, forget about it. If it's not a twin flame, your loved one is going to be very stable. I mean, your one love. You're the love of your life, you know, with the 4 of Wands here. You're getting married, you know, with the Wu Wei. No struggles. Knight of Pentacles. Very calm journey. Everything calms down. Very stable, very calm, you know. No big things happening, no big disruptions, and you're done with that. You're tired of that even, you know. So it's going to be a partner that is very stable in themselves, very spiritually kind of evolved. Even if they practice spirituality or not, they're still going to be very evolved. They're not going to have like a lot of emotional wounds and traumas to project on you or anything like that. You're meant to have a calm life, retired. You're meant to die in peace, you know, when you finally leave the earthly realm. You're meant to die in peace, you know, and go in peace. And I'm sorry if I'm talking about that. Some people don't like it. But yeah, I'm not telling you you're going to die in fear, you know. You're going to go in peace. That's a good information, you know. So anyways, pile number 2, I think this was your reading. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to this beautiful autumn card here. Actually very beautiful with this black tree, kind of like the shadow of a tree. We have some golden pearls here and also the earth element here. So yeah, let's put it over here. So who are you seeing from the eyes of your spirit guides? Let's figure that out together here. And we have Sun in Sagittarius with optimism. Also the 9th house. So Sun in Sagittarius in the moon, I mean the moon in Sagittarius in the 9th house. Ooh, I just heard like there's two of you. One that you show, one that is seen from the outside world, but the deeper part of you. There's not many people that see the depth of you, and your spirit guides want you to know that they see all of you, and not in a way that you have to be scared, but they see all of you, and there seems to be a lot of beautiful things that you have in your emotional world, because we have moon in Sagittarius here. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in you, and the way you think about things, and the way you talk with your guides, and the way you handle things are very, very, your mind, you know, is very expansive, expanded. And with the 9th house here, you have this clear channel to something higher. There's music within you. You're very beautiful. Yeah, they really want to say, like, maybe not everybody can see who you really are, but we see all of you and you are beautiful. Yeah, they really see you as somebody beautiful. Autumn here, you know, it's kind of like shifts. You handle things with grace. They're really proud of you, or they're saying like, yeah, you're very good in handling things. And you're very wise, and there's a lot of spiritual knowledge and wisdom in you. They really see you as very advanced as a soul, and they're laughing and saying, yeah, you know, we see a lot of souls. So they haven't really, like, your spirit guides has a sense of humor, and I think it's because you have a sense of humor. So yeah, there's a lot of like a little bit of like an angelic energy here, like light-hearted. It feels like you're light-hearted, and it's because of your soul type. Yeah, soul type could be many angelic souls in pile number 3, or higher light beings. You come from places where they have a little bit of a higher vibration. So this lightheartedness and this optimism and the light within you is always very strong. But could be like in your external life, there are not many people that can really fully connect with you on that higher plane, because maybe not many people have access to that. Or maybe just your life is not surrounded with these kind of people. Let's just continue here. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Wow, this is beautiful. And we also have tent with a temporary situations. Wow, so you really like, there's a lot of positive things going on here. Let's see here. Let's just keep it here. I want to put the crown here, actually. It's so beautiful. I think it fits actually like that. So yeah, fall. They want you to know that there is a big shift coming in here. But yeah, there is a beautiful, they see who are you seeing from the eyes of your spirit guides? Well, they see you as somebody that gracefully have been handling things, that gracefully have been expanding their spiritual knowledge and understanding their purpose. And the connection with the divine is very strong in you, and they are. And I felt like calm. I feel so calm in this energy compared to the other piles. This was completely different. In the 3 piles today, actually, 3 different people or 3 different energies completely, actually. Here I feel like, I feel so calm. Everything is like gracefully grounded happening here. And there's something you honor and respect will come to you. So something like they see you as somebody that's not recognized for their inner self. And somehow this is, and they kind of like, they want to tell you this, that there's going to be some kind of recognition coming to you, and they feel like a little bit excited about this, because it's like people are finally seeing what they are seeing in you. Like, yeah, your inner is coming out in some way. Your external and your inner, I don't know, something like you being turned inside out sounds so strange, but something with you coming out into the world, or sharing something, and this is being received very, very good. So you're coming out of some temporary situation. Let's do more cards. The Lover. I mean, wow. I mean, look at this orange. And this is, I don't know why, pile number 3 often here in my readings is this sweetest, most positive, powerful energy. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah, this is why I feel like so calm here. Like, so, it's like, ooh, yeah, I feel like swans on a lake, on a still winter lake almost. Look at this. So your grace, yeah, they see you as somebody very graceful, and like your integrity is like pure. Yeah, your purity is very, very nice. You're noble. Yeah, very noble creature. And I mean the crown, the swan. Wow, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm getting like a little bit dizzy of this energy almost. Yeah, so like a blissful high vibe energy. And you are a lover. You are a lover. Autumn, my favorite season, here in Sweden, we really have the 4 seasons, and fall time, autumn time is my absolute favorite season. I just love it. Yeah, I love it. I love walking in the forest. I like picking mushrooms and things as well, not psychic mushrooms, but actually food mushrooms, because I like to cook as well. So yeah, I really like being in the forest, and fall time and all the leaves and beautiful, and the rain. I love rain as well. So yeah, fall time is very graceful. When the leaves are fall, it's like there's some kind of sense of peace. The summer is over. The energy goes down a little bit. There's something, you're very peaceful in your energy, very tranquil. You're very evolved. Yeah, they really see how you have expanded, and your honor and respect will come to you. They're really respecting you for this. They're like, they don't. That doesn't really work. Spirit guides. They don't have terms like respect. There's another energy. It's just like this is just a sense of being and love that comes from our spirit guides. So, but yeah. but you're really carrying this graceful, noble energy. Yeah, very graceful, noble energy, very high energy. Yeah, they see you as somebody very high. Like you belong in the realms, you know, with with them. You know, there's no separation between you and your spirit guides energetically. Actually, let's see what else we got here. Explore your feminine aspects, flow with life. And I was just thinking, like, I was getting this Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary energy, but more Mary Magdalene energy here. Yeah. And I was thinking, like, well, there's a lot of feminine energy, like this soft, feminine, nurturing, beautiful energy. So either you're becoming this, you're transforming and shifting into this. I want to swim in this energy. I want to stay here. I want to cuddle with this. Yeah, this was very, very nice. So explore your feminine aspects, flow with life. They really see how you are shifting and transforming. Some of you into this, you're mastering the divine feminine energy, and it doesn't matter if you're a man, you know, the divine feminine energy is beautiful. It doesn't have to do with gender. It's yin, you know, yin and yang, you know, it doesn't have to do with what kind of gender you have. Or it has to do more with the energy, and yin energy is more about surrendering and being graceful, trusting the process, trusting life, having a lot of faith and devotion, and being able to listen to people with compassion without judgment. And I really feels like I'm getting dizzy. So it feels like you're coming into this energy, or you're transforming into this, or you are in this energy. It's very strong, and somehow it's like something is going to be seen here. Like you are being seen, or you're coming out into the world showing who you are. They cannot miss this energy, actually, because it's so strong here. You're loved. Yeah, you're really loved. And anybody who sees you for who you really are, who can really tap into the spiritual energy that you have, is naturally going to love you, because they can sense and feel how kind you are, how compassionate you are, how forgiving and loving you are. Yeah, so yeah, this is really self-love. Wow. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. I mean, come on, look at this. And everything is pink. Everything is pink and orange here. So yeah, a lot of love, you know, sacral chakra also and solar plexus here. But sacral chakra talks about self-esteem and your emotions, and being connected to your emotions, and being fine with who you are. So yeah, they see you really going through this, and there is a vulnerability in your reading here. I don't know where you are, so everything is always a journey. I don't know where you are in your journey, but they see you transform, you know, from the ugly duckling maybe to the beautiful swan. You know, the ugly duckling is just it's just a projection of the surrounding. The ugly duckling would never think he was an ugly duckling if it wasn't for... So the ugly duckling is the story, children book story, you know, about a swan baby that, you know, the egg get displaced in some way and it ends up in a duck nest, and somehow, I don't know why, but swan babies looks ugly. I mean, he wasn't ugly, actually, he was just different. So the swan baby was different because he was born with the ducklings, and they were projecting this, and it was mirroring, you know, it's because he was seeing his sisters and brothers, and he didn't look like them, and he was cast out, you know. But then, you know, when the swan grew up and he got his white wings and things, and he looked at the mirror in the lake and saw himself, it's like, wow, what happened, you know? So there's like some kind of story here with, well, this is so nice, you know, there's a little bit of Cinderella story here, or being the ugly duckling, not fitting in your family, maybe being teased by your siblings, or being even teased by your parents. Some people really have mean parents. So yeah, being teased, or maybe people in school, and there's been like a lot of pain. Yeah, a lot of pain here. But one thing that's so beautiful, this is a lot of introvert energy, actually. Yeah, you can really be an introvert. The world that happens within you is so rich. I mean, you have Sagittarius in the moon. The moon, you know, is about the emotions, and a little bit can be like a little bit of the hidden things. But Sagittarius, you know, is a very happy, expansive energy. So it's like, could be that you're not really showing who you are, but because you're an introvert, but your inner world is so rich. It's just full with joy and connection and spiritual things. And there's this transformation, this beautiful And I feel like I want to cry because I feel like, yeah, I recognize myself in this as well. But I feel like it's so beautiful here how with the fall here, how it's, look at this, there's not even leaves falling, there's gold and pearls showing your beauty, really showing your beauty. You're transforming into who you are. And you were always, even when you were the ugly duckling, you were always a swan. It was just the projection and the pain, the situation on the outside that somehow made you disconnected with self-love. So they see you as, yeah, okay, I'm getting sensitive. They see it. There's a lot of angelic energy here, or higher light beings, very sensitive souls. And there's nothing as difficult as being a high vibe soul, very sensitive soul, and having trauma and having emotional wounds. It becomes almost unbearable, the pain, because the disconnection becomes so painful because your connection was so strong. It's like, it's like really like a dark night of the soul. A dark night of the soul is talking about being totally disconnected from anything spiritual. You're like, it's like almost like being dead, because there's no hope, there's nothing. This is why it's called the dark night of the soul. You're completely disconnected. And because your source, your natural connection with the divine is so strong, because you are a part of the divine. You're beautiful. I keep getting like an angelic being or light being. It's like you almost don't have a body on higher levels. Really, you're just light. I see you like light, like this playful light, and you have like this pearl, not like this pearl, but pearl scent. Like, I don't know how do you say that color, like pearl color. So, but transparent color. It's like you don't really have a body. So yeah, so it's like it's very hard for you to be here on earth. And they're telling me how they see you. They see you as this beautiful, pure, noble, high, like really like an angelic sister or brother. Wow, I'm gonna cry now. Yeah, you're like, they see you as a angelic sister or brother. They don't see the human you. They don't see the ego or the pain body. They even see beyond your physical body. They see your energy. Okay, yeah, this was almost like, it was almost too powerful for me. Yeah, I'm getting like, it feels like I'm getting cracked open or something. Yeah, but they see this and they see how you're gracefully healing now. You're finding back to self-love. Look how this is holding you in the hand here. There's something being connected with Christ consciousness. So Christ consciousness is an energy that has to do with unconditional compassionate love, and it's golden. Actually, I think it is golden, or I see it as golden, but I think it's golden. Yeah, Christ consciousness energy is golden energy. So something with golden energy. There's this Father holding you here. Yeah, something with the Father holding you here, leading you and healing you. And this Father energy, what I'm getting is like kind of Jesus energy. And I'm not talking about Jesus like written in the Bible. We don't even know who wrote the Bible. I haven't channeled so much about it, but I know it's different from what's written down and the religion. I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about the master, the ascended master, the human being actually who became Jesus in one lifetime. He's more than just that, of course. And then now he's also working as an ascended master on spiritual realms. He's not called Jesus. He's ascended master. His soul name is Sananda. So I really feel like Sananda is walking with you here in this Christ consciousness, because this is the energy where you come from. You come from love, and you're meant to return back to love. And you lost it. You lost it here on earth. It was painful. You're getting your crown back. You lost your crown, kind of. Yeah, your crown is the crown chakra. You lost the connection, and there was painful things. You thought you were the duckling. You lost your self-esteem. You lost everything. You lost the beauty. And now beautifully you're coming back to that. You're exploring your feminine aspect, but the feminine aspect here, once again, is a trusting life. Surrendering to life, trusting that life is taking care of you, trusting that everything is fine even when it's not fine. This is the divine feminine energy. This is the yin energy, and which you lost in some way. And I really feel like how you're getting that back. Yeah, there's a lot of healing here. And I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, I feel this is the cry pile. This is the pile that definitely, you're very sensitive like me, and like an empath, and your heart is like very, very, very open. Yeah, very open. This is you come from these realms, you know. So vulnerability has always been there, this vulnerability, and it's here on earth, you know, it becomes almost like a weakness, but it's not. It becomes a weakness because you're unhealed. So yeah, the empath and the highly sensitive person, you know, it's very difficult to be these things and having emotional unhealed wounds and trauma and karma, you know, very difficult. But you know, the empath that is healed is powerful, you know, very powerful, because yeah, I mean that's the most powerful people actually, highly sensitive empaths, very vulnerable people, but that are completely healed. I mean, nothing can bother a person like this. This is somebody, you know, this is kind of the Jesus energy, this is the Buddha energy, this is the energy, you know, full of compassion, you know, because being able to feel compassion like that, you have to be very high in your energy, you have to be very sensitive in your energy and completely open, transcendent. So pile 3, if somebody really can reach kind of like return back for you, you know, your highest potential is really like being in some kind of higher enlightened stage. Yeah, this is the saints, and the gurus. I would even call you saints here. Yeah, this is the saints energy. You've been this in past lifetimes, you know, you've been saints and things like that. So we don't know if that is in your mission this lifetime, but I think like healing sacral chakra and healing pain with relationship, and it's like the biggest thing for you is the healing the relationship with yourself and finding out that you're not an ugly duckling. There was never anything wrong with you. You are beautiful like the swan, and owning that and expanding in that and changing 10th temporary situation, changing that. But the 10th and temporary situation makes me think like your body that you have, also like who you are today. That's why, you know, how do your spirit guide sees you? They don't even see you as whatever your name is with whatever body you have. They have a spiritual name for you. And some of you, you don't even have a name. You have like a sound or a color, you know, it's like you can't even formulate. There's not even a name, because at the dimensions that you come from, there's no words, you know, there's nothing like that. So, but 10th, yeah, it's like a temporary body that you're in. They don't see the temporary body that you're in. They see you for who you really are. And they see you as somebody like this Christ, Mary, Magdalene energy that you're carrying, you know, very, very, very beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I feel for you. Yeah, I recognize myself, and I just, wow, almost too much. Look at this, another tree, and how gracefully you're healing, very gracefully, unlimited possibilities. Yeah, I mean, with your energy and with your soul type, there's like, you can do whatever you want. I mean, like when you are healed and free, unlimited possibilities for you. We have a 19 here, maybe that's important for somebody. But yeah, you're gracefully healing. You're gracefully healing. I feel like honor that process. Honor that process. I want you to be very kind and nice to yourself. Be your own parent. Maybe you didn't have parents. Nurture yourself. Be nice to you. Be patient, because you're healing like a lot of maybe even very difficult things. Yeah, you should be very nice to yourself. Fortune. Wow, look at that. So yeah, we talked about that a little bit, that there is going to be some kind of recognition coming to you and some kind of change coming to you. So once again, they want you to know that there's going to be, I mean, yeah, for you. Yeah, I mean, some of you are really meant to be seen and create some kind of success and fortune for you. Yeah. Let's do this last card. We have discernment with Judge wisely. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I think like you're learning the values of life. You're learning the values of life. You're learning what is important. And it kind of feels like you always come back to healing. So you always come back to healing and this journey that you are on. You always come back to the spiritual things. Yeah, somehow you always come back to that. And you're learning also with discernment, you're learning to put boundaries. So yeah, part 3, you're a people pleaser. I mean, many of you are definitely people pleasers. And sometimes you're just too nice for your own good. So I think like you're learning how to be, because, you know, where you come from, you don't have to worry about being too nice, you know, because there's balance, you know, nobody's taking advantage of you. It doesn't exist, you know, in the planes, in the realms and planes where you come from, doesn't exist hurt or pain or anything like this. There's just a blissful state of compassionate, unconditional love just flowing, you know. You're just light, you're just love. But here, you know, it's been a bit difficult for you, because as a human you are somehow, there needs to be boundaries. There needs to be like a little bit more boundaries, because there can be a tendency to be over nice, or kind of like not standing up for yourself. You have blue here, so throat chakra, maybe not standing up for yourself because of fear of conflict, or because you don't want to hurt somebody, or, you know, being a little bit nervous or something. So I feel like it feels like you're also learning how to become stronger, and something with your strength. Maybe that's also what's making you come out into the world, show who you are, go after something that you've been scared to go after. But you definitely have knowledge and gifts here with the 9th house. You have like, you can do things. I mean, you have like a lot of gifts, and also because of the soul you have a lot of gifts. So it feels like going after something that you want, and it's the power here that is making you do that. You are taking back some kind of power. You're not overly sensitive and being very like, almost for some of you it could even be like you're becoming like neurotic, nervous because of the sensitivity. You're somehow like somehow you're becoming more stable and strong, and this has something to do with your success. So it's like confidence and self-esteem is very important, and I feel like they want to lift you a little bit in those aspects, and say believe in yourself and be strong. Maybe work a little bit more on your self-esteem and your confidence. It has a lot to do with self-love, actually, to work certain things that are a bit, makes you a little bit shaky and insecure. Yeah, something with your insecurity, because that somehow has a link to your fortune and your success. Yeah, and unlimited possibilities. Wow, there's going, I see like they're seeing you. I see you going towards like a golden gate, or some kind of success is very close, and I want to say it's here. You know, it's not far, it's just here. So something is about to come into your life. Something is about to enter your life. And also with the 10th here in the crown, change a situation, maybe give you some extra money or something. You can buy yourself a house, or somehow change job, or change something. But something is going to happen that will change your life in a way. Maybe it will happen during fall time, because we have 2 trees here, leaves are falling, yeah, and we have a lot of gold here. So maybe during fall time something is going to happen. Maybe there's going to be a lover coming in here. Swans actually are what is it called, monogamous. You know, they always have one partner, and when that partner dies they don't find a new one. So yeah, they have one partner. So with the lover and the swan, you know, thinking about twin flame soulmate. So you could be that there's somebody coming in here for you, and yeah, it could be that you really have someone special for you. So let's do tarot cards. And this is the cup with my decks. So let's see which deck we should use. And we have Astromatrix Tarot. Haven't used that in a long time, so that's nice. And I see it. Let me just go get it. Okay, so some tarot cards for you and some more messages. Yeah, I want to do this one really bad. 8 of Cups. You are a seeker. I mean, yeah, you are a seeker. And I want you to say don't withdraw. Oh, this is messages, you know. I know it's like how your spirit guide sees you, but I also want to say like this also messages. I feel like they're saying make sure that you know the difference between going into solitude, seeking and healing, and just withdrawing from life and conflicts and responsibilities because you're scared of dealing with them. So yeah, that was a message, like, because there's a difference between those two. So let's see here, what else we got? We have Ace of Cups. Yeah, wow, something is coming. I mean, Ace of Cups also shows here how they see you. They see you as somebody that's spiritually going through an awakening. You're going through a rebirth. You're going back to your natural state. And I love that we have Ace of Cups, because Cups is all about, you know, this emotional, spiritual energy. So yeah, this intuitive energy. And this is your energy. You're very spiritual, very intuitive. It wouldn't surprise me if you have like a lot of placement, maybe watery placements. You don't have to, but you could have like a lot of watery placements, or 12th house Pisces placements or something like that. But anyways, or Cancer, 7th house. But anyways, yeah, I'm not going to say anyways. Again, let's see here. 3 of Wands. Yeah, 3 of Wands. You're expanding as a soul. 2 of Wands. 2 of Swords here. I think this is like a side message here. There's something going to come into your life here pretty soon. Pretty soon. And it's going to change a lot. For some of you, it is your other half lover here. Your other half is coming in now. They're watching this happen. Your spirit guide watching this happen now. Yeah, the other you is coming now. Or something happening here. With the 2 of Swords, there has been a blockage. You know, look at this 2 of Swords and the Ace of Cup above here. There has been a blockage. You're now finally ready to release that. And something lovingly is going to come into your life. It's going to make you feel like blessed here with fortune. Yeah, it's going to make you feel blessed. We have this card is also the solar plexus chakra. So it could be like you remember that I said it when you find your power, when you find your confidence and your self-esteem, and you can stand up for yourself and you're using your voice in a very clear way, that is when it happens. You remember that I said that. So that then we have, I didn't realize we had the solar plexus chakra here. So once again, it really shows here how it happens when that is happening. So maybe that is happening now. Maybe you've been going through the healing and the things. And maybe that was also why I said some of you, make sure that you work with your insecurities. Because this is very important for you to unlock your fortune, to unlock your other half here that is coming in. You know, it's the swan. The swan has another half. So it's going to be another person that you're meant to be with. And there's not just that, you know, there's fortune, you changing your position, changing your house, changing your position in life. You know, with the 9th house, you know, knowledge, you have something to share to the world, you have something to do. Maybe now you have the guts to follow that through. But they're all watching, your spirit guides watching all this happen. So they see you as somebody going through this big shift and this big transformation. And somehow it feels like, yes, self-love. I don't know where you are, because it's a journey, like I say in my reading, it's a journey. So you can be in the beginning of this reading, you can be in the middle, or you can be in the end here. So, or you can be, the lover might just have come into your life. If it's not a lover, it could even be something else that's coming into your life that's really meant to be yours. 2 of Swords, you've been waiting a lot. There's been stalemate here. There's been a dead end here. But now it's like with the Ace of Cups there, it's like that blockage is releasing. And I want to do like 2 or 3 more cards because it was way too fun to stop the reading. So we have the Devil. Wow, that's interesting. So yeah, the Devil and 2 of Swords, you overcame something. They see you as somebody, you know, with the solar plexus. You needed to stand up for yourself. They see you as somebody that needed to take back your power. As an empath, maybe you were in this narcissist empathic dynamic, or, you know, maybe you were... you had people that was crossing boundaries, and you were scared of conflicts, you were scared of standing up, you were maybe bullied in school. They see you as somebody who went through all this, and now you're taking your power back, and it's beautiful because you're breaking the bonds here. You're breaking the shackles. You are facing the demons. You're facing the demons, and the demons made you stuck with it. But with Ace of Cups here, look at this spiritual rebirth that you're going through. And I mean, wow. And I felt like this last card and this top card. So yeah, let's put the deck away. Otherwise, we're never going to quit this reading. So we have Judgment. Wow, look at that. Yeah. I mean, you're the phoenix. You're the definition of a phoenix. And, you know, you're painful. Yeah, you went through painful things. And many times alone, because sometimes it feels like you don't want to burden other people with your feelings and your things. Ace of Swords. I mean, look at it. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Wow, I mean, this is amazing. And they're watching it. Your spirit guides are watching all this happen, and they feel so excited for you. You're being reborn and into a higher version of yourself. And the higher version of yourself is just adorable. It's just beautiful. It's high vibe, but it's also very powerful. And I think this is one of the keys. You know, yes, the connection with this beautiful, soft energy feels like you always had that. You know, it's been unbalanced, of course. You know, some of you really been like overactive heart chakra, you know, crying for everything, and like I do, you know, always want to save animals and things. Yeah, and that's a little bit unbalanced, you know, it's an overactive heart chakra. But one thing that's, you know, finding your guts, something with your stomach, your guts, you know, being able to say no, and being able to say, you know, F off if somebody's really treating you bad, you know, but in a loving way. You know, we have the right to put boundaries on ourselves. Sometimes we think like saying no or being angry is something wrong, but it's not wrong. It's human emotions, you know. We have to let anger flow freely through the body. Otherwise, it's going to cause us pain, you know. So Ace of Swords, you're finding your voice, you're finding your authenticity, your power, and they're watching you rise up here like the phoenix, and it's just beautiful. Yes, I hear like they're saying, oh, I want to cry. They say like, our brother, they call you, your spirit guides call you, our brother, our sister. I hear they repeat, our brother, our sister, we love you. Our brother or sister, we are here with you. You know, so yeah, you have spirit guides from the realm that you come from, like light beings or angelic beings. And I don't know, I'm getting like Archangel Michael energies. For many of you, you have a very close connection to the archangels, and you're in that vibe. You have an archangel vibration that's pretty high, you know. So you have a very high vibe, you know. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. But here on earth, you know, it makes you very sensitive. So maybe here on earth, you know, you're completely, before you're healed, you're completely lost. Everybody thinks you're unstable because you have emotional traumas and mental traumas and physical problems, and you have a hard time dealing with it, you know. But it's because of your sensitivity. So be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself. There's a big journey that you're going through here, wherever you are on this journey. It's beautiful, and I believe in you and your brother, my brother, my sister, like they say, your spirit guides. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.